Well, look what we have here. Today, guys, in the Financial Post, the Canadian press have said that Google is planning to charge a new fee on ads in response to Canada's digital services tax. Okay, so search engine to slap 2.5% surcharge on ads displayed in Canada starting in October. Liberal government imposes more restrictions, and look how it turns out. Quite a surprise, right? This 2.5% surcharge for ads displayed in Canada will be starting in October. Google says the surcharge is to cover part of the costs associated with complying with the tax. The tax approved in Parliament in June will add 3% levy on foreign tech giants that generate revenue from Canadian users. A trade group representing Canadian advertisers has warned other companies could follow Google's lead. This will increase the cost of running ads on Google and will likely spur similar action on the part of other platforms if they decide to follow suit. The Interactive Advertising Bureau of Canada said on its website last week. The tax has drawn opposition from trade associations and business groups in the United States, where many tech giants are based. The Computer and Communications Industry Association, which represents big tech companies including Amazon, Apple, Uber, previously called on President Joe Biden's administration to take formal steps under the U.S.-Mexico-Canada Agreement, including and also the Information Technology Industry Council, which includes Google, Meta, Apple, and Amazon, also urged the Biden administration to immediately address Canada's measures that target U.S. companies and attempt to ring-fence the digital economy. In a statement last month, the tax sends a damaging blow to Canada's partnership with allies, the business community, and Canadian consumers, who will likely bear the burden of this tax. So you understand now the basic gist of this surcharge comes on the heels of a tax, once again another tax, introduced by the Trudeau Liberals. Why is this tax being introduced? Well, they say, I guess they want to, get more money out of something, someone, something, a company, anywhere they can really, really justify it slightly. And 3% for these companies are huge. So, these tech giants. So it seems that it's just another money-making scheme where they did not consider what the burden will be on the consumer, who's going to be running, like most small businesses do, and a lot of people do, run their ads on Google. So the consumer, which is the Canadian businesses and a lot of small to big, all types of businesses, will be affected by this surcharge increase. And it will not just be Google, it will be other companies in the future. Amazon, Apple, who else? There's so many other companies that just have so much advertising potential that are now going to be affected by this increase in tax and are now going to put the burden on the Canadian consumer. The businesses, the companies, the consumer. And it is honestly just, I don't know if the government failed to recognize this, or is it that the government just doesn't care about what the effect will be on the Canadian public? It seems at this point the economic policy of the Justin Trudeau Liberals is just to extract as much cash and tax as they can from all the sources they are available at their disposal, even if it's unreasonable or not good policy. They just want to get that money, But why do they want it? Because they have so much debt and so much deficit that they have to pay off now, that they just are right now at a roadblock about where do we get the cash to run the government, and where do we get the cash to pay off the deficits that we use to run the government into, near historic levels of debt. If you understand what I'm saying, is that they just need more money now because they've been using more debt. It's very simple management policy. And now it's just got to a point where, honestly, new management is needed in the government. You can't run a company, right? The government is like a company, and if you can't run it properly, then the whole country will suffer. So it's time for a new mandate. We need to get someone else into office, honestly, because this is just now getting out of hand. That's just my opinion. Thank you for tuning into the Econ Opinion, and I hope to hear some of your comments below, and I will get back to you guys with another video soon. Thank you.